So here we are, out on the road again, and actually we're about an hour or so out and we're near Blandford now, but we're just coming along here and two buzzards are circling around above us. And of course I hadn't actually pulled the camera out or anything, not that you really stand a chance of getting them while you're riding along, but yeah, no more than 40-50 feet away, just sort of circling above us. But yeah, wonderful sight, and that's the sort of things maybe you miss when you're in a car. Certainly the sort of things that we really enjoy when we're on our bikes anyway. So anyway, I don't think we're going to stop at Blandford. I think we're going to go straight on, maybe up to Sturminster Newton. And Julie wants to go and see some giant something or other. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm sure all will be revealed. Sorry? Thank you. We're on the North Dorset Trailway. We use this a lot, and it's great actually, because even though it's a Sunday morning, quite a few dog walkers, runners, people like that, other cyclists. Everybody seems really proud of the North Dorset Trailway around here.
Wow, that's cool.
And they're just happy to see people using it, so never had any trouble along here at all. Anyway, a good way to get into the heart of Dorset. Morning.
Yeah, they can't slip all. That's a bit windy.
Did you order this wind?
Oh, that's windy. It is. They don't reply.
Maybe you're the wrong type of cow.
Thank you.
Everybody has been smiling, said good morning, no problem from the dog walkers, the runners. Yeah, we really like it. The only thing I would say is that if you're a roadie and you ride 28mm, maybe 32, 28mm or less, there are some places where the scalpings are pretty sharp, and it might be a bit unpleasant, but yeah, anybody with a commuter bike or sort of 35mm tyres and up shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, we love it. And why not? What's not to like? Oh, and did I mention horses? on the back lanes, the back roads of Dorset, off the trailway. I can hear some sheep over there. So the roads are a bit narrow, but they're quiet. Windy, but then nothing I can do about that. Julie's back there somewhere, and I know the place we're going is a big climb at the end, but it is predominantly downhill all the way home, all the way down to the coast. So yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to this hill or not. Lots of wind, headwind anyway so far. That's okay, live with that. I don't mind the wind so much. Wow, pretty birds. Yeah, the hedges are absolutely full of birds. But anyway, we've got a lot more climbing to do yet. And then it is downhill and wind behind home, I hope. Now we're just looking for a cup of tea stop. So the cafe in town was closed. That does happen out in the countryside still in the UK. So you kind of take your chances sometimes, depending on where you are. And we've just seen another one that doesn't open until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Strange, but there you go. That's what they do. Obviously works for them. And yeah, so we shall find the next one, but we've got plenty of supplies with us. In fact, the bike is feeling heavy today. I've got wraps, banana, flapjack, water, all sorts, so it's feeling a bit heavy, but that's okay. Again, you kind of get used to it, don't you?
That was so disappointing that that cafe was shut.
Oh well, never mind.
No, but I wanted.
Yes, I know you did. Oh my god. Just keep pedaling, don't look up. Oh, don't look up. Look down, keep pedaling. Wait for it to get easier. Now you see, don't look up. Every time I look up, it looks more like a mountain. And then I look up again, it looks like a wall. So if I can ride up 9 Barrow down, I can do this. Piece of cake. View is spectacular. I just wish I could show it to you. Got my hands full just at the minute. Oh yeah, and here's the top. See, all those rides over the Purbecks have done you good. Yeah. Apparently this is called Gales Hill. And I know why.
My legs are screaming.
Why?
Because we stopped, I suppose.
You're still in the big ring.
Yeah.
And you've got one more gear.
I know, I've got one more gear.
Honestly. Genuine question. Do women love to grind their gears? Because Julie's saying her legs are screaming, yet she's in the big ring with one gear left to go. So, do women like to grind and do men like to spin? Is that how it works in life? Seems to be my experience, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, apparently it's called a granny gear and she's not a granny, so she's not using it. Fair enough. Oh, this is it, this is the village. We made it to Cerne Abbas. The giant's up there somewhere, and of course, you know, I had everything lined up. There he is, you know, in his full glory, but to be honest, can't really see him, so a bit of a shame. Needs a bit of a clean, I think, just to make him a bit more distinct. We're going to head into Dorchester now and start on our way back, so this is going to be a loop. We're going out via the north of Dorset and coming back along the coast or down along the south, so a bit of a loop. But anyway, we've had 2 disasters, well 3, not disasters, but anyway. The giant's not very distinct, so we came all this way really for nothing, even though it was a good ride. Julie's bike just fell over and she snapped a nail, so you can imagine how things are going right this moment. Oh no! Anyway, let's go and find coffee, that'll make up for it.
Yes.
Runner. Yep. Oh.
Turn where?
Where Lloyd's Bank is, on the corner. You'll never guess where we've ended up. Yeah, coffee number 1. Anyway, one of our favourite stopping off points in Dorchester. So, quick coffee, quick wrap, hit the road. Very important business going on here.
Yeah, Alan's asked what the picture was of, and I said it's a giant on the hill at Cerne Abbas.
Yeah, look it up on Google because you can't see it from where we were stood.
No. Well, I sent her that picture, and I'm sure you can make it out.
Yeah, I suppose.
You can see the big willy.
Ah, okay.
Big
So,
willy.
well, I guess that's kind of what matters. So. Whee! So, sorry, what are you happy about?
We're behind!
Oh, let's hope it stays that way for a while.
No, don't say that. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, okay.
Have it.
Enjoy it while we have it, yeah.
It's nice. Not for long. Crosswind happening. Whee! Try to grow that yet. Maybe next year I'll try it.
It's been quite good today actually, because seen quite a lot of couples and just people out enjoying the bikes. So yeah, obviously you get the Lycra set on a Sunday, of course. That's what Sunday mornings are for. But we've also seen quite a few sort of people touring around as well together, which has been nice. So it does show that you know, cycle touring and visiting places, just going out as a couple or whatever on your bike is actually proving quite popular. Well, it's popular with us anyway, and from what we've seen today, quite popular with others. So you turned us into the wind, didn't you?
Oh, we just turned into the wind.
Did you do that on purpose?
Oh.
I give you wind behind and you give me this. I can't believe it. Train! I don't know why I get so excited about trains anymore, because not exactly romantic things, are they? Like the old steam trains, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, train! Okay, apparently we've just clicked over 100k. In about 10 weeks time I've got a charity ride coming up, coast to coast. St David's to Lowestoft, so the widest point of the UK. And it's going to be 80 to 100 miles a day. And I'm not particularly worried about it, because I know I can do it in the legs, but I probably do need to string a couple of long days together. Oh, here we go. Up we go. Yeah, so I'm not suggesting that I need to do 4 days at 100 miles, you know, but it'd probably be good to do, you know, 60 miles 2 or 3 days in a row. Really get a feel for it. Anyway, for today, 100k in, 60 miles. So I know I haven't got time to do another 60 miles tomorrow, so yeah, this is not going to be the first day of that training regime. We're in our favourite trail food spot, but yeah, nothing's ready. I think because this year hasn't been nearly as warm as last year, everything's a little bit later. A few weeks ago, I think Michelle Brideau on her Cycling Woman channel said that she gets sick of the sweet food on a ride, and I tend to agree, I'll be honest. And I was kind of feeling that way today, but we just pulled into Wareham and I bought like the biggest ice cream in the world. I don't know why. It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to tuck into it because it's nice. Well, an inspired ice cream break has put us at exactly the right time to be on the promenade. So 6:05, ban is lifted, and we can make our way all the way through to Bournemouth. And the best thing, wind behind. What do you got to say about that?
Wind behind.
Well, she's happy now. So anyway, we're coming into Bournemouth, and Julie, ever helpful, points out we've done 84 miles. So we might as well finish it and do 100. So now we're literally riding around Bournemouth to make up the miles. Oh well, it's good fun, we're out on our bikes. So we've spent about the last hour and a half just riding around in circles effectively, because Julie thought we should do 100 miles, which is fine. We think we're in with a shout, so by the time we get home from here we should be pretty much spot on. But I can tell you something that ain't going to happen. I am not going around the block a couple of times just to make up quarter of a mile or something. You know, so if it's 99 point something, as far as I'm concerned, that's a 100th mile and it'll do. So anyway, nice sunset by the look of it, or it will be later. And yeah, nearly home. Queen's Park Avenue. And I can tell you what, into the wind, on a road that we have to do pretty much every time we leave the house. And it's rough. You can see there's quite a lot of debris on the road from the storms we've had. But shouldn't be too bad down here, because it's sort of in a dip. Well, that's the end of that. There's a slight bend in the road back there, and we came around the bend and boom, headwind. So just a nice steady ride in now. Not tonight. Yep, nearly there.
Got to grind some coffee tonight.
Yes, we need to grind coffee for the morning. You see, we don't just drink tea in the UK, we do have coffee as well. Yay! So anyway, I have to say I got probably far too much food, probably far too much tech, too many bags, so it was a bit heavy today, or it felt a bit heavy, but still went really, really well. So, really pleased. How is your bike?
amazing.
Yeah?
Amazing. It felt like I was riding with the brakes on though.
Well, yeah,
that was just the wind.
That was just the headwind. I don't think that was the bike.
No.
You can't blame the bike for that.
It fell over a couple of times though.
Oh, that was the wind again, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So again, you can't blame the bike for that.
No. Bike's amazing.
There you go. So
Yeah,
that's,
bike's amazing.
these bikes are something else, aren't they? Not a peep out of either of them all day. Just kept winding away, no problems whatsoever.
Today's ride is recorded at 100.47 miles, 3,337 feet, moving time of 8 hours 18 minutes, and I burnt 2,400 calories. I think I burnt my ice cream off.
Yeah, I think you'll get away with that one.